Gemini 3 is here, and it is the highest accuracy model in the world right now with OCR. And because it's tax season, I was able to extract hundreds of receipts and hundreds of transactions from different bank statements, and all automatically match using the power of Gemini OCR model. But most importantly, I was able to do this completely for free using a tool called Bookkeeper's AI, which uses the OCR model here to collect all the receipts and reading through each and every single files like images or PDF files, and eventually be able to extract those data from those files into a table like this, where eventually the system will match the right receipt to the right transactions, all done automatically using AI in the background. And finally, we can be able to export this data automatically in CSV, Excel sheets, in any format without any limitation. So pretty much that's what we're gonna cover in this video, and if you're interested, let's get into it. Alright, so before we jump in, a quick intro for those who are new here. My name is Eric, and I spent years as a senior software engineer at companies like Amazon, AWS, and Microsoft. And I have started this channel to share everything that I learned along the way, from AI encoding to automations, Web3, career developments, and more, all broken down into practical tutorials that you can actually follow. And of course, we also have a school community where you can get access to all the resources, templates, plus our community supports. So if you're ready to level up, make sure to check out my YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button. Now let's get back to the video. Alright, so to get started, first thing first, we're going to navigate to bookkeepers.cloud. And to register an account, simply we're just going to click on Start Free. And once we're in the sign-in page, all we had to do here is just register an account with Google here. So I'm just going to click on Continue with Google. And once we're here, we're just going to choose a Google account to authenticate ourselves with our platform called bookkeepers.cloud. And I'm just going to choose account right here. Now, after you set up the account with Google, simply the next step here is to set the password and also setting up the business information here. Now, once done, here you can see we're navigated to the dashboard. And currently, for all the users who are currently on the free plan, you get 50 credits, one time, no expirations, completely for free. So now, if you simply want to use the platform to upload receipts, all you have to do here is just simply click on the receipts tab. And here you have two options. One is you can be able to upload receipts from your local drive. So for example, here you can see we have a local file which contains the receipts. And all I had to do here, just click on the upload here. And simply, I'm just going to select this PDF file for this receipts. So I'm just going to upload this, and you can see that it's going to extract the receipts data with AI here. So you can see we have one file successfully uploaded or extracted. And if you want to view the receipt, simply just going to click on all time, and you will see the receipts appear on the receipts table. So now the next option we're going to show you is how you can be able to import all the receipts from Google Drive folders into this platform. And to do so, here you can see I navigated to the Google Drive folder. I am going to click on the share icon so I can be able to change the general access to anyone with a link who can access. Because this way, Bookkeeper's AI can be able to view those files and extract the relevant information from those receipts and be able to put that inside of our receipts table. And the good thing about this way is that we don't have to store those files in our database, and we're not keeping a copy of it. Simply, we will use your Google Drive as a source of truth for the receipts that we're going to put inside of our receipts table. So I'm just going to copy this link right here, and here I'm just going to navigate back to the Bookkeepers. Simply, I'm just going to click on the cloud imports and paste that Google Drive link. And if I were to click on fetch, it's going to check for duplicates. And now you can see we have all the files that we have here. So if we were to scroll down, you can see we have 100 files loaded. I can be able to continue loading more. So we just keep scrolling until we have all the files here. You can see all 367 files are loaded into the import preview here. All right, so at this stage, what we can do here is we can also enable the email notification. So after the import job is done, we can also get notified for that as well. All right, so in that case, I'm just gonna click on import 367 files, and let's see what it does. Okay. Because I am 318 credits short, so what it offers me is basically upgraded to the growth plan. So in this case, I'm just going to upgrade and import all first. And first is going to navigate me to the billing page. And I am just going to click on compare all plans. So here you can see that these are all the plans that we have offered in our current platforms. There's the monthly options, and also there's a yearly option as well. So I'm just going to choose the monthly options for the growth plan. So I'm just going to click on get started, and then simply I'm just going to input my payment information and continue go from there. All right, so now you can see we have upgraded to the growth plan. And right here you can see we have currently 500 credits remaining. So I'm just going to come back to the receipts page and click on the import from cloud again, fetch all those files again, and turn on for email notifications, and click on import for all those files here. And right here you can see the import is successfully started. And of course we can also be able to navigate to the import page, and here you can see we can view all the import jobs that's currently running for all the imports. Currently we're importing 367 files, and so far we have imported 3 files so far, so we can be able to view the status in the import details. So in this case, I'm just going to wait for a bit until everything is finished. And then here you can see we have the receipts are fully imported, and we also get an email notification as well. Besides, here you can see we have a couple of them that needs to be aware, so let's take a look at those first. So to do so, first we're going to navigate to the imports page on bookkeepers.cloud, and here we can be able to see when the job was ran, and also the source file or the source folder location, as well as we can be able to identify what kind of type is this, is it receipts or transactions, and also how many files are completed and how many files are failed or needs review, and also the duration on how long this job has took, which only took 12 minutes here. So in our case here, I'm just going to click on this row and be able to view the import details, which you can see here. We can also be able to view the files that are failed right now, which you can see we have 2 options. One is we can be able to dismiss it, and here you can see if I were to dismiss this, it will basically move that to the skip column, which will basically skip that from the files that we have here. And the other options here, we can be able to retry it to basically have the OCR here to reprocess the file to see if it works. But in our case here, I'm just going to click on the review queue here to basically manually enter those data if the OCR here is unable to process. For example, here you can see this is the receipts we have on the left. And what we can do here is that we can view the receipts and be able to enter this manually on the right side. So for example, we can be able to change the dates, we can be able to add the vendor, add the amount, and so on. And once done, I'm just going to simply click on create receipts. And basically the receipt here is created, and it's going to move it over to the receipt table. So if I were to click on the receipt table here, you can see these are all the receipts that we have. So now if I want to search for that receipt, all we had to do here, just simply going to change that day range, or you can also change it to all time to search for all the receipts that we have. So I'm just going to search for so right here, which is the vendor's name. And this, you can see this is the receipts, and this is the amounts, this is the preview, and also the card that it was paid with and such. We can also be able to edit it again. So if I were to click on actions, click on edit, delete, also we can be able to view the actions in detail as well. Okay, so pretty much that's how it works, and you can also be able to preview the receipt as well, and also the link on where that receipt was located and stuff like this. Okay, so you can be able to manage all your receipts inside of this table. You can be able to search for it. You can also be able to view all the receipts in different time range, like different month, and you can also be able to select the day range. Also, you can be able to filter by the categories, the payment method, and also the status if it's matched or not. Now, speaking of match status, let's take a look at how we can be able to match our receipts with the right transactions. But before we do so, we have to first upload our bank statements. And to do so, simply just going to click on the bank statement tab, and we're navigated to the bank statement page. So what we're going to do first, we have same thing, we have 2 options. One is we can be able to upload the bank statements from our local drive right here. And the other option is paste the Google Drive file or the folder link entirely into this input right here. So for example, I have a Google Drive folder which contains a bunch of bank statements from different banks, from different statements, different month. And simply all I had to do here, the same thing, I'm just going to click on the share button, make sure to change this to anyone with link who can access, and copy the link. Once I copy the link, I'll simply just paste it inside of this input and then click on fetch. And now you can see we have 60 files here appear inside of our import box. So you can see that we can be able to still turn on for email notification here once the import job has complete. And here you can see we have 60 files here. I'm just going to click on import 60 PDFs, and it's going to do that in the backgrounds. So right here you can see we're going to start a queue for the import jobs, and we can also click on the import jobs here. And currently you can see we have a bank statement here is currently in progress. So it's queuing right now, so it's going to wait for a bit until it processes. All right, so after done, you can see that now we have all the import jobs complete for the bank statements, and this is the duration on how long it takes, which only takes 2 minutes. So now it's complete. Let's head over to the transaction page to see all the transactions that we just imported. So here you can see inside the transaction page, we have all the transactions showing inside of our table. So we have our date, the description of the transaction, the amount, the category, the card that was paid with, and also the most importantly, we also have the source file on exactly which bank statements is this transaction related to. And we can also be able to see the status if it's matched or not. And in our system, when we try to insert those transactions into our system, we will automatically do the match between the receipts and the transactions automatically in the background. But inside of this, the transaction table, you can also be able to see the range. For example, I can be able to find all the transactions based on a certain month, right? For January, maybe all time, I can do that. I can also be able to search by a custom day range. All those options are available for you. There's also the filter where we can be able to filter by the match status. For match, unmatch, we can sort by the categories. We can also be able to filter by the source files, the card numbers that was paid with. All those options are available too. And of course, most importantly, there's also the source files. So we can be able to see all the source files from all time or from a certain month, maybe like in January. These are the statements that we have, and those are the transaction file URL that we can be able to navigate to. So now, once we have all the transactions, let's take a look at how we can be able to find all the match pairs between the transactions and the receipts. And to do so, simply we're just gonna click on the link icon here, or you can expand your sidebar and be able to click on the matching page. And once you're in the matching page, here you can see that these are all the records that we have. You can be able to sort by different time range. For example, in January, these are all the match pairs that we have for the receipts and the transactions. So on the left side, you can see on the table, we have the receipts, and we can also be able to preview the actual receipts. And here on the right side, we have the transactions. So the transaction date, the descriptions, and also the amount. We can also be able to click on the file here to navigate to the right transaction for the statements. Now, of course, there could be a situation where we cannot find a match between a receipt and a transaction. And simply, you're just gonna navigate to the Unmatched tab, where you can be able to see all the receipts and all the transactions that are currently unmatched. And what you can do is that, let's say you found a pair, and you can be able to simply just drag that receipt to match with the transaction that you think is relevant, right? So let's say this receipt is matched with its transactions. You're simply just gonna confirm the match, and this pair will basically appear inside of the Match tab. So pretty much that's how it works. And the last part that I want to show you is how you can be able to export this data, right? Let's say if you want to export all the match pairs, simply just gonna click on the export. And here you can see it selects all the match pairs between the receipts and the transactions. And simply you can be able to export in CSV or Excel sheets, and simply just gonna click on the export. And now you can see we have a CSV data which contains the receipts and the transactions. All right, so pretty much that's how you can be able to extract all the receipts and all the transactions and eventually match the right transactions with the right receipts. All right, so pretty much that's it for this video. And if you want to give it this product try, please head over to the bookkeepers.cloud and you can be able to sign up for free. And if you do find this video, please make sure to like this video, consider subscribe for more content like this. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.